Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Stallings. You know me here on YouTube as MarauderEX, and as always I'm your host for Operation Recap, where I take some of the stories from Rainfall.com and I share them here on YouTube because cross-promotion, synergy, words, buzzwords, I don't know where I'm going with this. I need coffee. It's caffeine. Alright, so as usual, I have some stories that I've picked up from Rainfall that I want to share with you guys here on the Rainfall channel. So let's get started. The first story is possible, which update is PS4 update 4.0 could have some major changes. Maybe. There's a post on NeoGAF from some people, very few people, claiming that they got a survey from Sony asking what kind of features would you like to see added to PS4 in the future. And some of these are fairly mundane, have a larger party size, folders. Other things are a little more, impressive, like PS1 and PS2 Classic support. It's a huge list of things that are on this that they want to see what you want. What I'm not entirely sure about this, and it doesn't seem to be clarified, is it you only get to pick one out of the entire list, or is it like pick whatever you want to see, and if you want to see all this stuff, we can make a giant update, or it seems like it may just be a pick one out of this list and we'll see where people stand on this. Not 100% sure, but it's a very impressive list, and even adding one or two things off of this list for an update would be a very, very major update for the PS4. So I'm curious to see what the future holds for PS4 and update 4.0, because if they're adding, like I said, even, a handful of these in the near future, those are some big updates that Sony's planning for this console down the pipeline, which is impressive given the ambitious nature of some of them. So, speaking of ambitious nature and Sony and success, again, let's throw out buzzwords. PS4 ships 29.3 million units. Now, ships and sold are two different numbers. They are not the same number, so saying that they have shipped 29.3 million is not the same as saying they've sold 29.3 million. But it's close, because these are units that they expect to sell. Now, you can expect to sell everything, but sometimes you just don't. I can imagine, the bargain bins exist for a reason, but I don't see the PS4 hitting the bargain bins. I would imagine that all 29.3 million of those units are going to sell, and they're probably going to keep shipping out more, so this number is only going to keep going up. So that also is impressive for Sony, considering just how lackluster a start this console generation started with. It did not start with a bang, it kind of started with a fizzle, and this small fizzle has turned into a spark that is now actually becoming a flame, and I'm glad to see that. I was really concerned that this whole console generation just seemed to have gotten off on a really, really slow start, that was, indication of how this console generation was going to play out. Thankfully, it seems that it's actually starting to pick up a little bit, and, the consoles are hitting their stride, which is, it's good. It's good for gamers, so I'm glad. Here's hoping that this 29.3 million all gets sold, and that more continue on the way, and, again, this continues to pick up steam and go. The last story for the week is Satoru Iwata awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award at the 33rd Annual Golden Joystick Awards. He was given this award posthumous, I can never pronounce that, and I always sound silly when I try, but fancy way of saying it was awarded to him after his passing. I'm not entirely sure if that's standard for the Golden Joystick Awards, if the Lifetime Achievement Award typically goes to a member of the gaming community who is recently deceased, or if it's more open-ended of whoever we feel has had a ridiculous impact. I'm not even 100% sure if they give out one at every Golden Joystick Awards, so I don't think they may have given out 33 of the Lifetime Achievement for. They could just do this every several award ceremonies. So it's entirely possible that they've only given out maybe 5 of these things, and this just happens to be one of them. The PR stated for the award is, for his contributions and impact on modern gaming is second to none. So that's really very accurate. Nintendo business decisions aside, he really did seem to want to advance the gaming industry and gaming culture as far as he could. Even though, again, some questionable business decisions along the line. A lot of questionable business decisions along the line. But for every bad thing, there was still some good. Like the DS printing money for a good number of years and becoming a major handheld, just showing that Nintendo still knows the handheld market. So I'm glad to see this award. So again, you be critical of Nintendo's business policies, but it's one thing to be critical of their business policies. It's also another thing to not recognize when someone was trying to do good in the industry. So that's really it. Those are the stories for this week. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Are you really excited about possible updates to the PS4? Do you have a PS4 and you're excited about it, or are you waiting to pick one up based off of what they're bringing out down the line? Is it a major holiday purchase for you? Is it something that you're waiting to see? Maybe a Black Friday deal or something? And all of this is just icing on the cake? Or are you holding off on it? Are you more leaning toward Xbox One, Wii U? I wanna know, like, what is your holiday console of choice? If you don't already have one, what would you pick up this holiday? If you do have one, why would you recommend it over the others? I'm very curious. I'm kind of in the market, so I want to know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that, or if you know anything more about the Golden Joystick Awards, like how they give out their Lifetime Achievement Awards, I'd love to know about that. So any of that information, any of the comments, questions, concerns, put those in the comment section of the video below. We'd love to hear from you. And until then, stay tuned to Rainfall for more news, reviews, previews, editorials, shenanigans that our site members happen to get into on a daily basis. It's what we do. So I will see you guys for another recap. Till then, later everyone.